Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm 16 Brick City, and today I'm going to show you another one of my alternate builds for a LEGO Creator 3-in-1 set. The set I'm going to be working with can still be purchased in stores for around $80. The set is the Townhouse Pet Shop and Cafe. That's set number 31097. This is a great set that comes with 969 pieces. The three builds that come with this set are all based on city living. They have different stores on the first floor and different places for the minifigures to live on the second and third floors that they have. The three different builds in the Creator 3-in-1 set, one of them is a bank, one is for 3 shopping centers. I really like this Creator 3-in-1 set, and I know a lot of people have picked it up. And what I'd like to do is use it in my 16 Brick City, which is my alternate build that's based on the LEGO road plates. So with a lot of people having this set and perhaps wanting to use it in their LEGO cities, I feel like my alternate build is something that you could use and work into your LEGO city and have it blend in nicely and have it fill in a need or a desire that you might want in your city. I call my alternate build Gyms, Gyms, and Gym. So the three different names that I have there is one for Gyms, which is what I call the carryout store or cafe on the second floor of my alternate build. I'm referring to that as Jim's Cafe or Jim's Carryout. On the first floor, we have 2 buildings as well. One of them is a gym for working out at, and the other one is a jewelry store, which I refer to as Gems, Gems. Also on the second floor is a section for outdoor eating. I have some tables up there as well as some food items and a few seats. Taking a look first at the gym to work out in on the first floor, I have a few items that add a little detail to it to show how I made it a gym. And one of those items is a punching bag that I put in the corner. What I like about this design that I have is that it actually tilts and moves. So it's not a immovable object. It actually moves like if you wanted to play with it. So that's in the corner as far as a punching bag goes. Also on the wall, I use a couple rounded Lego pieces to make a speed bag, a couple speed bags mounted on the wall that the minifigures could be set up next to as if they are punching those. Along one wall, we also have a rack of weights, some smaller dumbbells, as well as a larger bar that you could take the round plates off the sides and make it look like they're lifting more or less weight that way. And the last thing in the gym is a padded kickboxing stand. I don't have any minifigures posed in there, but you could add any of the 3 minifigures down there and they would fit in nicely. Across the hall I have the jewelry store, and I have the old man minifigure planned to be in there. What I put in there for detail was a display wall that I used some of the white corner curved tile pieces to make a nice display with. I used some illegal techniques, but I feel like it makes it look nice, and I hope you enjoy it too. Also in there is a safe. I put that right behind the display, and within the safe I put the $100 tile in there. I have a seat for the shop owner as well as 2 displays. One's a glass display case that I imagine is a locking display for some of the finer gems and jewels that he has. And the other display item is placed in the windows so passerbys can stop and look at what items are for sale in there. On the second floor, I have Jim's Cafe, and there's a lot of detail in a small area in this part of the alternate build. I put a coffee maker for the shop worker to make coffee for customers. I also put a sink on one side, that way he can clean the coffee maker and clean the cups that he uses to serve. For sale, he also has a couple apples, and I put the croissant there as well. I really like the coffee maker, whether you view it as an espresso maker or just a plain coffee maker. I feel like it was a great add-on to this alternate build. I think it gives it a more authentic look for a small coffee shop. And for the outdoor seating area, I have a few tables with seating for minifigures, and I put a couple of the food items. One is a mustard bottle and the other is the hot dog. The little girl minifigure is planned to go out here holding the cell phone looking tile. I feel like that's a place where she could be waiting for friends or hanging out on a day of shopping herself. The sign that I made has Jim's name in multiple different colors, and Jim is the name I give the minifigure with the hat. I have him in there working, and I imagine that's his carry out or convenience store. I feel like this alternate build gives a whole lot of detail for a double wide space. I was debating on keeping it at 16 by 16 and building upwards, but for the price of this 3-in-1, I felt like I should get more bang for the buck when it comes to building out Lego City and go wide rather than going up. In the future, I may build taller 16 by 16 structures, but I felt like for this one, a 16 by 32 would fit in nicely with the Lego City that I'm trying to build, and it would blend in nicely but still stand out enough to catch your eye without overwhelming my small Lego city. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment below. Also, you can comment on my rebrickable profile. I have the instructions there, and there's a link in the details where you can check it out. I always post my instructions for free for these 16 Brick City builds. Take a look at all of them. I have multiple other builds on there. See if you like any. You can also check out the videos on my YouTube. I have a playlist of the different alternate builds I've done so far. I only have one Creator 3-in-1 set left to finish off this section of my 16 Brick City. So be on the lookout for my next video. It's the medieval castle, and that will be wrapping up my 16 Brick City because it'll be finishing off my road plate that I have. After that, I'll share a video showing how all these individual alternate builds will come together and make a nice Lego city. So be on the lookout for that by subscribing. Also like this video if you found anything in it that you enjoyed.